Mitch McConnell, the senator from Kentucky, became a familiar face in Washington. He served in the Senate for decades. His colleagues elected him as their leader, a powerful position. McConnell became known for his political maneuvering. He was often called a master strategist. McConnell's time in the Senate spanned a period of great change. He saw presidents come and go. He witnessed major legislative battles. McConnell was a constant presence through it all. His departure marks the end of an era. The Senate without McConnell will be a different place. His absence will leave a void in leadership. The chamber will have to adapt to a new dynamic. Only time will tell how McConnell's departure will reshape the Senate. Mitch McConnell's time in the Senate was marked by both successes and setbacks. He achieved significant legislative victories. McConnell also experienced stinging defeats. His record reflects the complex and often unpredictable nature of politics. One of McConnell's most notable achievements was the passage of tax cuts. He also played a key role in confirming conservative judges. These victories cemented his legacy as a Republican Party leader. They also had a profound impact on American law and society. However, McConnell also faced setbacks. He was unable to repeal the Affordable Care Act. This failure highlighted the limits of his power. It also underscored the deep partisan divisions in American politics. Mitch McConnell was a polarizing figure in American politics. His supporters praised him as a master strategist. His detractors criticized him as an obstructionist. McConnell's legacy is a subject of intense debate. McConnell's supporters point to his legislative accomplishments. They argue that he was a shrewd tactician. McConnell, they say, understood the rules of the Senate better than anyone. He used this knowledge to advance his party's agenda. McConnell's critics counter that he was more interested in power than in governing. They accuse him of obstructing the agenda of Democratic presidents. McConnell, they argue, prioritized partisan interests over the needs of the country. Mitch McConnell's departure from the Senate leaves a void in the Republican Party. He was the party's leader in the chamber for many years. McConnell's absence will force the GOP to confront questions about its future direction. Without McConnell, the Republican Party will need to find a new leader. This person will have big shoes to fill. McConnell's successor will need to unite a party that is increasingly divided. It will be a difficult task. The Republican Party is at a crossroads. It must decide whether to continue on the path set by McConnell, or it could choose to chart a new course. The party's decision will have major implications for American politics. Section 5, a new era in the Senate. Mitch McConnell's departure marks the end of an era in the Senate. He was a dominant figure in the chamber for decades. His absence will create opportunities for new leaders to emerge. The Senate will likely undergo a period of transition and adjustment. Without McConnell, the Senate's power structure will shift. New alliances may form. The chamber's rules and procedures could be reformed. It is a time of uncertainty and possibility. The Senate's future will depend in part on the next generation of leaders. Will they be able to find common ground, or will the chamber remain mired in the partisan gridlock? The answers to these questions will shape the direction of the country. Section 6, the future of bipartisanship. Mitch McConnell's tenure in the Senate was marked by increasing partisanship. He was often accused of prioritizing party over country. McConnell's departure has sparked hope for a more bipartisan future. However, it remains to be seen whether this will be the case. Bipartisanship has become increasingly rare in Washington. The two major parties are deeply divided. This division has made it difficult to address pressing national challenges. McConnell's departure alone is unlikely to change this dynamic. However, McConnell's absence could create an opportunity for a new approach. A new generation of leaders could emerge. These leaders could prioritize finding common ground. They could work together to address the country's problems. Such an outcome would be a welcome change. Section 7, McConnell's lasting impact. Mitch McConnell's legacy will be debated for years to come. He was a complex and consequential figure. McConnell left an undeniable mark on American politics. His impact will be felt for generations. McConnell's supporters argue that he was a brilliant political strategist. They point to his record of legislative accomplishments. McConnell, they say, was a staunch defender of conservative values. he will be remembered as one of the most effective Senate leaders in history. McConnell's critics counter that he was more interested in power than in governing. They accuse him of obstructing progress and deepening partisan divisions. McConnell, they argue, will be remembered as a symbol of gridlock and dysfunction in Washington. Section 8. The challenge of filling the void. Mitch McConnell's departure leaves a significant void in the Senate. His absence presents both a challenge and an opportunity for the institution and its members. A new leader will emerge, but replicating McConnell's deep understanding of the Senate's rules and procedures will be difficult. For years, McConnell operated as a master chess player, always several moves ahead of his opponents. He utilized his knowledge to outmaneuver Democrats and achieve Republican goals. This tactical mastery, often deployed through procedural maneuvers, became a hallmark of his leadership. The challenge now lies in finding a successor who can navigate the Senate's complexities with similar skill. The new leader will need to unite their caucus, build bridges across the aisle if possible, and guide the chamber through a period of significant change. Section 9. A changing of the guard. Mitch McConnell's departure is symbolic of a larger changing of the guard in American politics. As the old lions of the Senate retire, a new generation prepares to take the reins. These newcomers face a political landscape vastly different from the one McConnell navigated for decades. The rise of social media, the decline of traditional news sources, and the increasing polarization of the electorate have all contributed to a more fractured and volatile political environment. The ability to build consensus and find common ground has become increasingly elusive. The Senate that McConnell leaves behind is very different from the one he entered. The challenges facing the nation, climate change, economic inequality, social unrest, are complex and require innovative solutions. Whether this new generation of leaders can rise to the occasion remains to be seen. The future of the Senate, and indeed the country, may depend on it.